episode number 2. And it is Momming Out Loud with Judy
and Rocky.
Today we're going to be talking about real estate and a little bit about ourselves because we know you want to know a little bit more about us and mom life, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I know it took a lot for us to get here today.
It did.
So we're going to talk about our current mom uniform because obviously this is not how we started today.
No.
So you tell the people how you started today.
What I was wearing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So at drop-off, leggings, sweatshirt, bun, no makeup, sunglasses.
Okay. And then look at her now. Just kidding. Yeah, same. Wake up, hair not done, no makeup at all. Do the drop off, no sunglasses. Don't really
brave.
like the sun. Yes,
Brave,
right.
no.
Well, I drop off in the curb and I just feet away. So
Yeah.
I'm okay
Mine's
with
younger. I have to go in.
that. Yeah. So, but today we got dressed for the podcast and makeup and all. And I'm in yoga pants and a polo shirt. You can't really see my yoga pants, but I am in a polo. She got these sleek, little shiny black pants. All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about some real questions today. Yep. Okay, so Rocky,
Yeah.
did you make any major career decisions because of your kids?
I did. So before real estate, I was into makeup. So not into makeup. That was my career. I was a makeup artist for 15 years.
For who?
MAC Cosmetics. So right after I had her, I ended up quitting and became a full-time stay-at-home mom for 5 years. Yeah. Well, I had a makeup business as well,
Yep.
but like for myself, but it was more of like part-time. Yeah, so I stepped out of there, and then this was like my first coming, back.
Okay. Did you regret it at all?
No, not at all. I always knew that I did want to do that. I told my husband now when we probably the first month of us dating, like I am going to quit whatever job I have and take care of my daughter. My mom did that for me.
Yeah.
She was a stay-at-home mom and she had a cake business. So it was kind of the same thing I did, I quit. And then I had my bridal makeup business and was flexible to be able to take care of her first.
Yeah.
And enjoy all those moments. And, you have to, it's a lot of sacrifice financially, time-wise. At the time, I didn't have any family here. It was just me and my husband really, taking care of her.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I know with me, I didn't make any major career decisions. I always had a 9-to-5 job, very consistent, very corporate. And then I just kind of dragged my kids along with every career move that I did, right? So that's kind of like what you have to do. I am thankful that I did have my mom be the primary babysitter and daycare and do all that stuff for my boys while growing up. So it was nice having her around and helping and sometimes cooking dinner for us. So,
That's amazing.
I know.
I love that.
She still does that to help me sometimes when I have showings and tours to do. So.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Super.
All right, next question. What kind of example do you hope you're setting for your kids?
Consistency, I would say, because I feel like being consistent in all that you do, you can deliver results, and being reliable. I think consistency and being reliable.
Yep.
If someone asks you to do something or you say you're going to do something, you need to show up 110% and make it happen.
Yeah, I agree. Consistency and I'd say hardworking also.
Oh, yeah.
That goes hand in hand, exactly, because they need to see that day in, day out that we are working really hard and to provide and putting food on the table and a roof over their heads and the clothes that they wear and also consistency. So I definitely agree.
Yeah.
What do you have planned for the rest of the day? I know you cook. She cooks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
She never shares. She only shares her cookies.
I was like, wait a minute. I can bring dinner too. Yes, I was kidding.
Next time.
I know, right? I'll bring some. Oh, that'd be good. Bring some food here.
Right, there you go.
Okay. Put in the comments what I should cook.
Short ribs.
Oh yeah, that is one of my specialties. It just takes 4 hours. It's fine.
It's fine. You do last night.
I know. Let's see. Just when I get for dinner, I think I'll make chicken katsu.
Ooh. Chicken katsu with rice.
Rice and broccoli.
Okay. Yummy.
With some spicy mayo sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of had a similar. So it was not chicken katsu, but a chicken parm.
Oh.
With pasta and marinara noodles.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah, maybe
Good
we
trade.
Can,
yeah.
Right? Okay, we're gonna do the drop off with leftovers.
No, I love that.
Awesome.
All right, so we're going to go into some tips as far as being a stay-at-home mom and a working mom and how we balance that. So tell me a little bit about that balance and how, is there any tips that you feel that you can share?
Yes. So I've basically worked all my life. I have never been a stay-at-home mom. Would love to one day, but that's okay. I love working. I love, serving the community and all that. And also, again, still very thankful that my mom helped whenever she could. But I would say as a working mom, planning your day and staying on top of your calendar to the T. Like I literally have a planner for every day of the week in 30-minute increments. It's crazy. It's so crazy. So it's like start of the day, dropping off the kids and going into work. And after that, what does it look like? Are there calls? Are there texts? Are there emails that go within the time frame? And I have to squeeze in some time for lunch because I love food. And
Very important.
If I don't, I get really hangry.
No, absolutely.
And then after that, check in any admin work or any calls that I missed. And here comes pickup time. Pickup time is usually about 2:30. And I have a window because I have a young one and then I also have 2 older ones in high school. So I'm in the parking lot answering emails and texts and doing the calls until they get into the car. After that, take them home. Then hopefully, if I have time, I'll prep dinner. If I don't, there are so many tips for deals on dinners now where you can go to Whole Foods or Sprouts and pick up dinner that's already pre-made.
Oh, I saw those.
Yes, because sometimes I honestly don't have time or the energy to prepare a full-on home-cooked meal. And shout out to my Instapot because I've been working her way too hard sometimes.
Oh, I need a lesson on that though still.
Yeah. So definitely a good one. And then making sure that I still have a balance with work and family life and when to shut off the computer. Yes, I still am on my texts, but usually it's either a quick text or if I know that's urgent, I have to message this person right away. And then the kids go off to practice. And then sometimes I'll have my own times or sometimes I'll just be in the car
working.
And making calls and working. So that's kind of how I balance my day. It's literally everything is on my calendar. If you're not on my calendar,
Doesn't exist.
You don't exist. Sorry. Okay, what about you?
Let's see. So for being a stay-at-home mom, before I became a stay-at-home mom, I was a manager. So I went from managing a team at one point of 30 people and, at a large scale store, run events. I did HR, I did attendance, admin, all those things. I went from everyone coming to me, like, what's this? And like, I gave so much advice and everything. I was running a store to them. My boss is, my daughter, so I think it was hard losing. I lost a little bit of my identity. That confidence that I had, now I'm not bringing income, but I am bringing value. I'm bringing support. And my husband is so thankful that I am there, that he doesn't have to worry about it. And then it just, when she got into the hard part, is that the toddler phase, and it's like, does this little toddler just does not like me? They just have so many emotions and they're like angry. And I think, being alone with the toddler and you're just like, I need to step away. I need a moment, and just balancing your whole day around their schedule, their needs, entertaining them. So it was quite a shift, you know, going from being just working and only thinking about myself to now having, you know, my daughter. So, you know, I guess that was the adjustment. So I would say a tip is just schedule time for yourself. You know, I feel like you lose yourself so much as a mother that, you know, communicate with your husband, like even it's 1 hour going to the gym alone, going for a walk by yourself, you know, pray, read, you know, do anything that you just need. And, you know, because it's a lot, 24 hours, especially when they're young and they wake up every few hours in the middle of the night. They're constantly touching or grabbing. You just need a moment to yourself to kind of just, you know, get it together. And it's okay, because I feel like as moms, we feel guilty, you know, like any moment time, even like when you said pre-made dinner, you probably, even though you're providing dinner, you still feel guilty because I didn't make it. So it's always a guilt that's attached to something. So I think looking back now, if I had to tell myself or tell another mom, is still put yourself first, because you can't give your best self if you're completely drained and you need some time to recharge. And, you know, it doesn't need to be with your husband. Obviously still dedicate time for your husband, but for yourself, like don't lose yourself through it all.
Yeah. I'd say, or let me ask you, what's the one favorite thing that you like to do for self-care?
I like shopping, but I mean,
Yeah, she does.
I like shopping. I think like my skincare routine, I think is, you know, because, you know, being in cosmetics and stuff, but like the skincare routine of like, as you know, I have to remind myself to like just slow down. I'm very like people. I don't know. Imagine how I look to other people, like some crazy chihuahua, like oh my god, you know, and just take a deep breath. And I feel like just when I do my skincare steps, you know, just slowing down, putting your serum on, putting your moisturizer, putting eye patches on, take a deep breath, you know, and just, I don't know, I guess that would be it. And it's so.
This is after Valentina has fallen asleep?
No, most of the time she's still like, but I'm like, don't bother me. No, I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious.
No, but I think, that's important because it's for yourself. You feel good. You feel better.
Yep.
And just,
Yeah. I completely 110% agree with you, because there are a lot of moms out there who don't take care of themselves. And
don't recognize yourself.
Right. Mm-mm. Yeah. I mean, I think I talked to somebody about a few weeks ago, and she said she was guilty for even having 30 minutes for herself. And I'm like, are you serious? But her husband was so okay with it. Yeah. He was like, oh my God, I wish you would have told me sooner. You need to go. Like, kick her out the door. Yeah. You know, so self-care is definitely important.
Yeah. I mean, you go from yourself to now managing a household. You have a husband, your kids. Like, even like this morning, I'm like, okay, making my daughter's breakfast, making my husband's. I meal prepped his food, packed his lunch, his breakfast, her food, her lunch. And then I'm not eating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like you forget about yourself, because it makes me feel good knowing that they have good meals and that they're eating. And even though I don't have food, it made me happy that I could show, I'm like, look at what I made you. And I packed your lunch, you know? And so, and they're so thankful, but it's at the same time, it's like, don't forget you too. Yeah. So it's super easy too.
Yeah, exactly. Just got to add it in. Cool. Awesome. So thank you for joining us, and we are so excited for our next episode. You definitely have to join and don't miss it. So we'll see you later.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.